Hello, good day everyone. Today we will discuss about audiovisual aids and the examples. We have our first example, film projector. It is used to project motion picture using films, an optomechanical device for displaying motion pictures by projecting them on a projection screen. And this is an example of a film projector. One of the commonly used aid inside the classroom is the film. It usually includes an optical soundtrack, which is a graphic recording of the spoken words, music, and other sounds that are to accompany the images. It runs along a portion of the film exclusively reserved for it and is not projected. These are the examples of films. Digital imaging. It was developed in the 1960s and 70s to avoid the operational weaknesses of film cameras for scientific and military missions. It was produced in 1920 by Bartling Cable Picture Transmission System. In 1957, Russell Akers produced a device that generated digital data that could be stored in a computer. This used a jam scanner and photomultiplier tube. El Segundo, California co-invented the first apparatus to generate digital image in real time, which was a fluoroscopic digital radiograph. Square wave signals detected by the pixels of the cathode ray tube to create the image. Digital image may be created directly from a physical scene by a camera or similar device. It may be obtained from another image in an analog medium such as photographs, photographic film, or printed paper by an image scanner or similar device. Currently, we can now use our Android phones or smartphones to have a digital image. These are the advantages of digital imaging. Process enables easy access of photographs and Word documents, environmentally friendly, since it does not require chemical processing, and used to help document and record historical, scientific, and personal life events. Reconstructing the visual contents of partially damaged photographs is possible. Also, it saves time. The digital image projection. A computerized display projects an image, often a logo, on a screen, building, or other architectural features commonly used in presentations or as promotional devices. This display uses a very bright light which projects the images and can generally correct any curves, blurriness, and other inconsistencies in the images. The digital projector, an electro-optical machine which converts images data from a computer or video source to a bright image which is then imaged on a distant wall or screen using a lens system. Now we have the digital images projection technologies, the high-intensity cathode ray tube, LCD, and LED displays. So the image shows the examples of the projection technologies. We have the LCD projectors, which projects the images on the wall. There are different types of televisions, and we are going to go over them. We have the CRT, or the cathode ray tube, a vacuum tube containing one or more electron guns and a fluorescent screen used to view images. It has a means to accelerate and deflect the electron beams into the screen to create the images. So this type of television is very common many years ago. So what is the difference between LCD and LED? LCD means liquid crystal display. It is a flat panel display, electronic visual display, or video display that uses the light modulating properties of liquid crystal. This is also common in our monitors or the monitor screen of our computers. LED, or light emitting diodes, a flat panel display which uses light emitting diodes as a video display. A LED panel is a small display or a component of a larger display. typically used outdoors in store signs and billboards, and in recent years have also become commonly used in destination signs on public transport vehicles or even as part of transparent glass area. Plasma display panel. Flat panel display common to large TV display 30 inches or larger. Plasma displays because the technology utilizes small cells containing electrically ionized gases or what are in essence chambers more commonly known as fluorescent lamps. The metal halide lamps are used because they output an ideal color temperature and a broad spectrum of color, can produce an extremely large amount of light within a small area. Current projectors average about 2,000 to 15,000 ANSI or American National Standards Institute, where lumens, other technologies such as digital light processing or DIP and liquid crystal on silicon are also becoming more popular in modestly priced video projection. So aside from the LED, the LCD, and all other type of lamps, we also have the metal halide lamps. Projection surfaces. Because they are small metal halide lamps and the ability to project an image or any flat surface, LCD projectors tend to be smaller and more portable than some other types of projection systems. So what do we mean by throw? A projector's throw ratio is used when installing projectors to control the size of the projected display. For example, if the throw ratio is 2:1 and the projector is 14 feet away from the screen, then the display width will be 7 feet. Document camera, which is also known as visual presenters visualizers, digital overheads or docucams, are real-time image capture devices for displaying an object to a large audience. Here are the types of documents camera. We have portable models, just like in the picture, and desktop models. Alright, so that's the end of our session. I hope that you learned something. Thank you and have a great day. Bye!